You know how you get.
Forbes Field once stood. We are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Now I'm gonna keep it a band with you. The first touchdown you scored, G, I wasn't even in the living room. I forgot. I put that pizza in the oven. I started doing shit. I said, damn, this motherfucker in scored. Then I seen you, and then I seen you had got hype.
The kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to
She's
go,
sweet.
and we are underway from Pittsburgh.
Well, I said black people. Now black people wake somebody up just to hit a blunt and wait till we going to go back to sleep. Are you drinking a little bit, Josh? Hey, G, you don't drink beer, do you? Oh yeah, that's what I'd rather drink than a liquor. I don't never remember seeing you with no beer, G. Now I know you got there going do five. I don't drink no more, dude. Boy, you crazy as hell, G. Cause you know it don't save online. Now you know if you playing regular season games on just hour, you know that shit gonna save like hell. I think my stepmama get my daddy a P5 for Christmas. He can't take it no more. I try to get it one.
Right to the air. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Young going to move him around. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They run here, Rico Dowdle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
We ain't got, well, y'all got star, y'all got impact players everywhere.
Young to throw it.
Way to get it out.
As he releases it.
Hey, y'all, most of my games I play will be versus the Steelers. I don't know why. My people, he love the Steelers. And then when I play online, other people don't do nothing but pick the Steelers. I think I might have to pick the Steelers one day. But I already know, G, if I pick the Steelers, I already know. Shh. Once you beat me on that deep ball one time, I always say I got to play over top because Metcalf will outrun. Even that other wide receiver you got, he faster than a motherfucker too. Shit. I said, damn, the motherfucker dig down the field.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here we go.
Now Young. And quick throw here, that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Young from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Young now. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Yeah, Ramsey.
Xavier Legette, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Cowboy 80.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And they get him before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's a good run.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A handoff for Warren. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get this to Johnny Smith. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43.
16 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the
on the give. It's Warren. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Howard. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run it. Warren. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the run, it's Warren. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Howard.
Come on, man. He ain't supposed to catch that bullshit.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Gainwell. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
To get a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A throw left side, ruled in by the and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's Young off play action. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. A running play. It's Dowdle. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, Young. On the RPO.
Good shit. Good shit, G. That was a good pick right there.
And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Howard. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
Touchdown! Tommy Trimble, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14. Steelers 7.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's got a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. A good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. They toss it to Warren. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Howard. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And able to get this to the 31.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here we go, set.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Look at that hole.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
They ain't no touchdown, motherfucker.
30 yards there.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
At the Panthers' 3-yard line.
Johnson again.
Damn.
This time he is in. Touchdown Steelers. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs. On the run, it's Downer. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. Throwing, Young. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for Panthers. 1st down.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
The 49-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They go play action. Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 93 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now a run with Ward. And he'll take this ahead for about
Pick him up.
2nd down coming up.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run this with Austin.
That was a good play call right there.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Here's Warren. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
That's complete to his tight end flyer move. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the first half.
That's supposed to be picked right there, G.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have a decent amount of time, 55 seconds to work with to try to at least get down into field goal range. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
It's just a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
That's bullshit, man.
Through the contact, it's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw.
Ah, good shit.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now they'll change things up. First down carry here for Johnson. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Yes.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And they snap him short of the first as he can only get to the 20.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Howard throwing on 4th down.
Damn, I don't know how he got that open.
Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first.
That was a good play call right there, though.
Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this.
Yes.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Final play of the half. Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run the counter. Warren. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 136 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for us.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Damn.
And they did a nice job there of holding the
Hell yeah.
and not giving ground.
As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt.
I'm ready.
Because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Looking to throw. Howard throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Howard. Screen play. Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 21 yards away. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 read.
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete.
That was my fault.
Into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They make their second-half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get
Dynamite got away. He's
and come
standing
out
on
a
that.
little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, they can make this a free possession game.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And
Good pressure.
Even though it was complete.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Young. And he is caught. He's got the first down and more. And down to the 29-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. There's Trimble, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now here's Young. Now he's going to step up and run. This will be caught just inside the 10.
But that supposed to be a fumble right there.
He's set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Rico Dowdle from 6 yards away. And the Panthers are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Panthers 28.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Warren will try the right side. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So here's a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Howard setting up the screen with Gainwell.
What the hell?
And down he'll go at the 25. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now they'll tuck this and run. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Young. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
Ran out of
He's
bounds.
going to do it.
How the clock still ran when I ran out of bounds, G?
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tommy Trimble with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They begin the drive with Johnson.
And I could have had that tackle with him.
Slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now open downfield.
That was some good lucky shit.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That was going to be a pick, too.
Goes for 30 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You're not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the gun, a run for Johnson. He finds some open field here. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Running left, it's Warren. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Howard. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Washington. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Darnell Washington, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
What's good with it? Y'all subscribe to the channel.
The touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Young, you're going to change it up.
10 for I appreciate it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Yes. Yes.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it wants to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Young. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Young to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Probably what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Young will set to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Oh, I'm glad he got that out. Woo.
It's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was just about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. Pass taken in by his good tight end. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Young. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he'll take this into the
Nice down the seam.
touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble, 28 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They start the drive here with Gainwell. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 58 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Young going to move him around. 2nd and 9 now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And
baby.
Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Young. He'll try and do this himself.
I seen that.
Mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Eccles.
That was a good pick 6 right there.
It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.